Hi, I'm Paige. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Do me a favor and hit subscribe. So, the purpose of this channel, or at least this video, is to bring others and myself motivation in cleaning our homes. I want to be a worker at home and I want to glorify God doing it. I need to take better care of my home, my husband, and my children, and the home being clean is such an important part of that. And everything just flows more smoothly, even if it's not perfect, when the home is clean. My home is not clean. My home is rarely clean. My home is never, ever, ever perfect, and it hasn't been perfect in the whole year and a half that I've lived here. So, my husband and I bought our first house together, and we started remodeling right away. We took out a wall before we even moved in, and we had wires and 2x4s and nails, just crazy things, and we resurfaced and restained the floors before we moved in, and it didn't turn out perfectly. And the wires and the 2x4s from the wall being taken out, that was not even gone before we moved in. So we moved in with secondhand furniture. We've never bought a brand new piece of furniture, I don't think, in our whole marriage. And even before that, I don't think we ever bought a brand new piece of furniture ever. And so we get hand-me-downs and we get gifts. We've never paid people to do our housework. I don't think we've ever paid anyone to do any housework here. And so, except for an electrician, but we weren't even the ones to pay him. A friend picked that up for us, which was nice. So, my father-in-law installed the floors, the tile floors, and he did a wonderful job. So for this before and after video, we're going to start with the front door right here. This is the nicest looking part of the house, just because I have these nice decorations right here. This that my grandma gave me, this that a sister gave me. And from 1 Corinthians, do everything in love. And then this is our front closet. This is where it's going to start to get really messy. So we have never organized this video. Things have just kind of gotten tossed in. That's a bag of donation. It's underutilized and it's disorganized and it's not really accessible. And I have like mouse poison pellet things down there even. So that needs to be fixed. That is not really working for us as far as organization goes, but that's not dirty. I have a new box of diapers right there. I have donation things right here that I just need to handle. I have another box of new diapers right there that's not put away, and my son just pulled out pull-ups for us. And over here we have shelves that do not complement the space because they are not decorated. They're not staged, so to speak. They don't have things on them, and where they do, it's not in a nice looking way. So that's a pot from when somebody brought me a postpartum meal recently, but recently was like 4.5 months ago, so it's been a while. The piano is gathering clutter. Those are dead roses in a vase, that sort of thing. Clean clothes, dirty clothes. This video will be accompanied by we have some counterpart videos because this is way too long for me to have cleaning and the after all in one video. So car seats be on the lookout for those accompanying videos. I'm washing the blowout insert because there was a blowout in it, so those need to get washed sometimes, don't they? Our TV is just kind of haphazardly stuck on some furniture. And we don't have a place yet to put these books, and my lunch is out. I'm gonna show you our kitchen and our dining. This table we don't really use very much, hardly ever. We just put clutter on it. And that box right there is from good intentions from the past of trying to declutter and clean up. We got stuff that belongs in the garage. I got just junk and trash, and I need to wipe down the counter. And this is a birthday present for my son from May, and it only just recently, like in the past few days, came in from the car or something like that. And so this counter is concrete. I wouldn't do this again. It gets food in the little divots and it's hard to keep clean. So I have a really hard time motivating myself to, and just being disciplined enough, plain old getting out and doing it, just cleaning up my messes. And when it gets like this, it's overwhelming. So here's all this. I need to put my spices away. There's my first ferments. Maybe I'll do some videos about fermenting as I get into it. I like indoor plants. I have a problem with dishes. I really struggle with laziness, and that does not work out. So yeah, I need to get on top of those. And sometimes I have my good spells, and sometimes I have my bad spells, and sometimes it's just kind of in the middle. But these are my clean.
Go ahead and leave me a comment letting me know what overwhelms you about housework.
Where it doesn't belong. You know, shelf that is empty because there's not enough clean dishes to put on it. Kind of the same over there. We don't have all our shelves built, so there's not a whole ton of places to put everything yet. And then I want to show you the floor. You know, when you type in cleaning videos and cleaning motivation on YouTube, you can also type in cleaning videos for an actually dirty house, and that would be this right here. Just actually dirty, trash that needs to be taken out, floors that need to be swept and mopped really good. I don't have a pantry, so it's a little difficult to keep things organized and out of sight. Trash will build up here.
Our house is a great example of what not to do, or what it looks like when you DIY with zero experience. Yeah, so maybe someday a tips video for DIY home remodeling, what not to do.
I'm cleaning a hairy couch. And then this is our hallway. Over here we have our bathroom. This will not close if it's got the slightest thing in the way. And I have loose diapers there just because someone gave me some diapers that were not in a box. And this is just disorganized and not really utilized. And I need to teach my son to clean up after himself when he takes off his pull-ups. Over here we have our spare room. It's just some things that don't belong here, pillows that need to be washed, garage stuff, more pillows, a bed on the floor. That's what we have for our guests right now, and a couch that will hopefully, this is an extra couch, and hopefully we will not have this in here anymore soon. And our internet stuff is just on the ground, and some spare toys were just on the ground because they got spilled out of their box.
I would really like to redo that room and make it fancy just to my taste.
And this is the dirty laundry piled high in a laundry basket. And that's not all the dirty laundry, but we'll get there. And right here we have the washer and dryer, and I need to create an organization system that does not allow that to happen with the lint. I really just need like a trash can that I can keep on the bottom or on the top, and just so that it doesn't get cluttered like that. And I had to pick up my baby there, but this is mostly, there's paperwork and there's fabric, just like this is just a bunch of stuff that was in our spare room. And our vacuum is right here because we have not installed the wall mount yet, because we have not organized a place to put it and made the effort for that. I have spare clothes that I don't know what to do with from our older boys, and I don't know if I should keep them in case we have more boys, but I think it's too much either way, so it's kind of overwhelming to think about going through and minimizing that. And then this is what has happened to my clean laundry pile. It's a mountain. It's disorganized, and it needs me to go through it. And that whiteboard, I have not used it since my first child was born, and it has his due date written on it, and that was like 3.5 years ago or more. So here in my bedroom, I have my dresser, and it's just a mess. You know, surfaces collect clutter, and I am not an exception for that. We definitely collect clutter. So a lot of this is just like
emptying my purse contents. Emptying my purse's contents onto that. And then I have more dirty clothes, a clean laundry basket, just things on the floor, things on the nightstand, more clean clothes, an unmade bed, pillows without pillowcases. My husband doesn't like the glare in a TV, so that's why that's up. Who else agrees that a made bed and a clean sink are the cornerstones to a nice house? Just glasses on the nightstand and like kids' activities where they don't belong. Just things everywhere. This is where baby girl sleeps. It's a mini crib. That helps a little bit with the space. So we are like half using this bathroom right now. It's a mess on the floor, mess on the sink, a mess right there. That's not actually supposed to go there. It's supposed to be over here. But my son grabbed onto the sink and it pulled right out of the wall. So we are not using this sink anymore, and it needs a good scrub anyway. I'm not going to show you the inside of this toilet, but I'll show you that we are living with half of a toilet lid on the toilet seat. And we haven't painted this room, and we replaced the toilet, so that's why it shows that right there, not painted where it looks like a toilet outline, because it is. Need to take trash out. We were planning on remodeling this shower, but so we drew on it with red Sharpie, and the remodeling plans fell through, so that didn't work out. Toys in here, dirty clothes, the bath pillow, and just all sorts of stuff. So my niece Riley actually cleaned this room for me a few days ago, and although it's not an organized room, it looks good after she helped me with that by doing that for me. And this is the bunk bed that my husband custom built in the spare closet for my boys. They are 3 and 2, so they don't need a full twin length bed. And we needed to make the mattresses out of something because mattresses don't come with that. So we used that foam mattress right there. We bought a queen and cut it up. So now I just need to make some waterproof sheets for them. I'm definitely happy to have a husband that can just look at a closet and build something without a plan. It's just wonderful. Now this room is really minimally decorated, but it's better than it's been recently, like the whole time that we've lived here up until recently. That little couple of galvanized letters. We have a really sad lamp. Our closet is underutilized in here. At some point, I think my husband will put in several shelves. And a shelf in each boy's bunk bed. Yeah, so this is just a kid's room with a few toys on the floor, some disorganization. So it's really not that bad. It's just a little messy, and this room doesn't invite play how it is. It invites frustration for children. So even though it's not that bad, it is messy, and that doesn't invite play, and children need to play. So their clothes aren't put away, and their toys are just in those pop-up boxes. I also have a 4.5-month-old baby, and I don't know if she'll be joining them in that room soon or not. I think we'll have to wait on that. We painted this, or I painted this mountain mural, and that was fun and surprisingly easy. If I can do it, you can do it. It's not perfect, I still have paint on the other bits of the walls, but that's okay with me. See right there. Thanks for sticking around for this whole video. I hope that I have more content to share with you in upcoming videos, and I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Bye-bye.